Hi YouTube, my name is Crystal, also known as The.Book.Gypsy on Instagram, and today I'm going to be doing my Halloween in July book tag. So I created this tag because everyone always celebrates Christmas in July. Everywhere you go, all these stores, it's Christmas in July, it's Black Friday sales, all this stuff going on now in America. But I want to celebrate a little bit of Halloween in July. I always feel like the summer months I want to read like scary books. All year round I want to read scary books, but but you know, Halloween in July just sounded like a really good thing. So I wanted to celebrate it with some of my favorite spooky, ghostly books that I have. So my first question on my challenge was, what book gave you the creeps? Along like Joey from Friends, I definitely got the creeps from The Shining. And I probably put it in my freezer as well, like he did. But this was definitely one of Stephen King's most scariest books that I've ever read. I've seen the movie, and the movie doesn't even do the book justice. This book was really scary. And also, Danny was more of a character in this than he was in the movie, so that really helped a lot in seeing why Stephen King was so upset on how the movie turned out. But the book is 100% better than the movie. And I know all book people say, oh, the book is better than the movie. No, this book is definitely better than the movie. So this one definitely gave me the creeps. So if you want to be creeped out for Halloween, read this one. So my next question would be, what book gives you the best Halloween vibes? Now this is like a children's type book, but every time I would read them, I would just feel like it was Halloween. So Scary Stories to Tell in Dark, definitely the best out of all of the ones that I read when I was younger. I definitely love Goosebumps, but these really scared me when I was a kid, so I really enjoyed, you know, reading these. And sometimes I go back to them just to kind of get that nostalgic vibe. So Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. What's your favorite vampire book? Another Stephen King book. Salem's Lot. It was definitely more like Dracula Comes to America type vibe. This book really was this book kind of took you on a ride. And poor Ben in the story, the poor main character in this story. But it really was a great story. And I recommend it. If you want a nice, vampire book, not like a, your typical YA, this is for you. What book scared you so much you had to sleep with the lights on? The Exorcist. The Exorcist was probably the scariest book I ever read. I've seen the movie, and the movie was great, and for its time, the effects were excellent. The movie definitely scared me, but the book, I think because reading it in a format and putting it in your own head, it really scared the crap out of me. That one I had to put down. That was very scary. So the next question is, what is your favorite book about witches, goblins, ghosts, or demons? I have two. One is a classic and one is something fairly new. About witches, Undead Girl Gang. This book was so good. It's about a plus-size girl who is Wiccan, and her friend dies, and she brings her back from the dead, and it's really excellently done. It kind of reads like a contemporary a little bit, but I love the witchy aspects and her going to the store to buy all the things she needs for her spells, and it's just, right up my alley. Along with my Sister of the Moon shirt that I got on here today. Definitely love this book. Highly recommend. Pick it up. And then my next one for this question is Good Omens. There's witches, there's demons, there's a whole bunch of things going on. This is the apocalypse. Kind of reminds me of Supernatural a little bit. I think that's why I really like this book so much, because Supernatural is one of my favorite TV shows. And it just gave me good vibes when I read it. It wasn't scary, but it was really good. Really, really good. So if you haven't read Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett, you definitely have to. My next question is, what book do you wish was scarier than it was? I heard really good things about Anna Dressed in Blood. everyone was saying how scary it was, and you know, I wanted to pick it up. It was a ghost story. I love ghost stories. So I picked it up and I read it, and halfway through I was like, there are scary parts, but this is a love story with a young boy and a ghost. So I was just like, I don't know if I'm feeling this. So that one I actually DNF'd. I put it down. I wish it was scarier than it was. I wish it didn't take it to that level. I love the whole concept. It could have been so much better in my eyes, that story, but you know, some people like it. I didn't. It might be the unpopular opinion, but I just didn't like it. So that was my not scary read. What is your favorite book that takes place in October? Something Wicked Comes This Way by Bradbury is probably my favorite because his writing is so lyrical in the story. A lot of people don't give it good reviews on Goodreads, but it's so underrated. It's a great story about, you know, be careful of what you wish for. You know, it's about this carnival that comes to town, and these two boys kind of get messed up in it, and it's really creepy. It's very scary. It's not for everybody, but I really enjoyed it, and I tend to go to it every October around Halloween. It just gives you like the fall vibes of being, you know, in the Halloween spirit. So I really enjoy that one. And something that came out recently, this goes along, this I'm adding to the tag. My favorite Halloween movie is Hocus Pocus, and they came out with the all-new sequel in this book. The all-new sequel, I'm sure it's probably not good, but I'm very excited to read it. It, you know, it kind of extends on the story. I want to say it's Max's children in the future. I'm not exactly sure, but it does have a little bit of like a novelization of the movie in the beginning, and then the sequel in the end. So I'm excited to read this. I think I might save this for Halloween just to kind of get me into the Hocus Pocus spirit. So definitely gonna check this one out. So that's it for my Halloween in July tag, and I had a special guest today, my dog Sadie. Sadie, say hi. It's Sunday, she's lazy. All she wants to do is sleep. She's the best dog in the world. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe down below, and let me know what you think. I want to hear about your stuff. I want everyone to do this tag. So whoever wants to do this tag, you're tagged. Happy Halloween in July, everybody.